Hello Cancerians, thank you so much for watching and tuning into my channel. It's Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com, and this is your weekly reading for the week starting the 22nd of May 2017, 22nd till the 28th of May. And I'm using a different format this week for my readings. I'm calling it my weekly snippet. And it's just going to, it might be a little bit shorter than my other readings, but it's going to be more focused, I feel. And it's going to give a general overview of the energies and the sort of things you are dealing with over this coming week. And the format is slightly different, that I am also using the oracle cards this week for background, actually for the starting point here. So every other card is against the oracle cards to explain what's going on for you. So in that sense, we can really build the whole picture together in a quite cohesive way. In the other readings, I would have done the oracle cards as additional guidance, but here we start with the oracle cards. So Cancerians, we have here as your overall energy, the undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So if a situation is changing, or if you feel challenged in a situation, if you have lost somebody possibly, or an animal, the love is always there. It's a reminder that love is undying. And if this relates to you in a situation where you have felt that you have lost that connection with somebody, either alive or in the spirit world, it's just a confirmation here to say, no, it's not lost, nothing is lost, and that connection will always be there. Now the other card here for the angels is saying it's up to you. So if you are if you are thinking of making changes or thinking about doing something different, then it's a very joyful card, actually. If you look at it, the little girl there is pointing. I hope you can see it. And it's just in a joyful way. You know what? You can choose. It's up to you. It's nothing serious. It's not heavy. It could be a joyous decision, but something you are probably pondering over in terms of changing in your life. So if that's a big change or a small change, let's have a look what the cards are saying. So the narrative is, so we start with justice in reverse. So something in your life may have felt a little bit unfair or a little bit out of balance. There might be a sense of something doesn't feel right. It's not, it feels like it's not supportive of you. It's unjust, let's put it that way. Something unjust, not fair has happened in your life. So you can apply that to wherever you feel that fits. And but the good thing is we've got the Six of Pentacles here, and even though it's been unjust, we are working to a much more stable situation. So from this injustice that may well happen to you, and it happens to all of us, unfortunately, because we are living in a dual world and these things happen. We have to experience some injustice and some justice and some fortune and some unfortunate. It works like that. And so you have dealt with that, and you are finding the stability back. You know, there's a message here. There is a message of some stability is coming back in your life. And the pentacles relating to anything material. So it may well relate to a property, or it may well relate to financial investment, or a work situation where you feel like in the past you may have felt something was not fair. And I just feel like, you know, it's being corrected for you. It's being corrected. Something is starting to fall into place. And okay, so the Two of Cups here on the other side of the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So the Two of Cups is a card that speaks of soulmates. It speaks of connection to something you really love, something that is destined. You know, it's a major arcana card. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, I'm talking rubbish there. So the Two of Cups is, I was thinking of the Lovers, a card that really speaks of soulmate relationship, really connecting with something, somebody, some animals, and really feeling good about it. Now it's in reverse, so something, it's in between, the Six of Pentacles is in between this. So it could be, the Cancerians, that the injustice, the injustice that's happened to you is related to another person in your life that's been treated unfairly, or that you have been fallen out of love with a situation or a person, and that you have felt out of balance with it. But there is an energy here of it being turned around, and in some way or another. Let's see where it takes us. Because in the end, your oracle card is saying it's up to you. So you may have fallen out of love with something or somebody. And the Prince of Cups here, it may well be that you feel, the Prince of Cups, sorry, the Prince of Cups is an energy of, it can be adventure, it can be forward moving, something to do with love. It can, you know, sometimes it's the Romeo card, it's the impulsive lover card that is now in reverse. And it tells me, yeah, it may well be to do with a person here for you, Cancerians, that you feel out of love with. Something doesn't feel right anymore. There is a strong message here that justice will be done, you know, that things will be restored for you. Let's see where the story goes. So, something out of love. Now, you may be thinking about breaking away from somewhere or something. And if you are, and you are maybe having to leave people behind you, then remember that there is undying love. Sometimes we have to make decisions where we leave things or people or animals behind, and in a certain way. So you have to let go of something you love, but the card is really advising you to remember that it's not, you will always be connected to the people you love. So some sort of struggle, some sort of competition, some sort of inner process going on here, where you are standing your ground and you are looking at your territory, because there are stones here around. It's a play fight. It's a play fight here. And so some sort of battle, internal battle about the situation that you've fallen out of love with, or the person that you've fallen out of love with. Some communication possibly about who gets what, or what are we doing, how are we dividing things up, and for you to stand your ground, really. So there is a breaking free of something and a justice that needs to be done here. And the outcome card here is that the Queen of Pentacles here. In fact, I'll do one more because it sticks out here. The Queen of Pentacles here is a very stable energy again, where somebody is very able to manage his or her resources to make sure that righteousness is done, if that's the way to say it. Justice is done. You are in your element here. You have the pentacles relate again to the material aspects of whatever is going on here for you. So you will be, by the end of this, in charge again and feeling more able to make these choices and to correct whatever has been out of balance in your life. Yeah, and I just want to do this last thing. So there may be a sense of wanting to move on. And the Six of Swords is in reverse, which to me says it may not be the time yet. So you might have to leave it a little bit longer, but there may well be an option for you to move on in some way or another. Now, obviously, the ultimate card is saying it's your choice. And don't forget, if you have to move on, if you can, or you might find it difficult to move on with the Six of Swords in reverse, but if you can, and if you want to, don't forget, if you have to leave things behind you that you love, that connection will always be there. But it is eventually up to you. So that's your weekly snippet, Cancerians. I hope it's helpful. If you want a private reading, please contact me via tarotforlifecoaching.com. Link will be below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon again. Take care. Bye.